YouTube, what is going on? Crowder here, and I am bringing you a brand new video. Today's video, CDL oriented and all of that good stuff. As you can tell, we will be talking about the Seattle Surge new roster. Probably my favorite rumored roster right now. It is not official. I do not know what is going on officially with all their teams and all that, like I kind of talk about in every video. But this team that is rumored to be on the Seattle Surge is probably my favorite move so far if it does come true. Let's talk about it. Okay, so here we are talking about some more CDL stuff with the YouTube audience. As you guys seem to love these videos, make sure you smash the like button right now, subscribe to the channel, make sure you comment down below on what you think about this rumored roster, what you think about this content, what you guys want to hear about next, so on and so forth. Also, I'm just going to mention this before we get into it. We are talking about potentially doing a CDL podcast, something where I don't want to do Crowder hours because that was just me and it's a little bit too much work and I don't really like finding guests and I don't really know what to do and I'm super unorganized and I'm the worst. But I kind of want to try and find like a co-host to someone that I can do it with, probably like a pro player or something of the sort. I was thinking ASIM, maybe even just stealing Merc because I know Merc has a lot of time, even though he's not a pro. He's a pro caster and he's the GOAT, or something of the sort of just trying to get a podcast going that is consistent at least once a week or something like that. It was really hard to make the Hard Points podcast go consistently because it was 4 people. One of us always had something to do, whether it was me coaching, Teep doing a sponsor stream, or a Warzone tournament, Merc being busy. Like there was always something going on that made it really hard to get it consistent, where I really do want to bring back a podcast. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below of that idea and who you guys kind of want to see it with, or just something of the sort for content ideas. But yeah, let's talk about Seattle. Seattle Surge rumor roster is supposed to be Accuracy, Sibilance, Mack Melt, and Pred. So now this is my favorite roster move so far. And the reason why is I think a lot of people that seem to struggle in the last 2 years of the CDL really went with like a lot of veterans and not a lot of young talent. And then there was like a weird mixture where they kind of just tried to bring on young talent after the team wasn't doing very well. Didn't really mix. It was late in the season. There was not a lot of structure, very bad vibes. There's just a bad recipe for success. And I think the way Seattle's kind of restructuring their roster, to me, is something that I would do personally if I was a GM. I really like the players that they're picking. And if this is true and this rumor is true, I do think this roster will be a sleeper pick. I'm super excited to see how they play. Obviously, I'm not guaranteeing them success, but I do think they have a lot of young talent, very, very hungry talent. They're going to get along pretty well. I'm pretty sure Mack and Sibilance are really good friends if they team up together and the rumor is true. I don't know too much about Preds, but if they're picking him, he's got to be an absolute demon. And then Accuracy, in my opinion, is one of the best leaders in Call of Duty. He knows how to play the game really well. He's very good at keeping his team structured. I think with 3 players around him that are absolutely cracked, I think it's going to work out really well. So yeah, this team's got a really good leader in Accuracy and a really good core 3 with some young talent around them. I think Sibilance and Mack are really, really aggressive and also really, really talented. I don't know too much about Preds. I'm very excited to see him. But overall, this is the move, in my opinion, that a team like Seattle Surge, after the way they kind of performed for the last 2 years, should be making. I'm sure they're probably saving some money. I don't really know the salaries on that. Obviously, I don't know people's money, but I think it's probably a good way to save some money, but also make a really good team and then invest into this team. And really, if they get a good coach and a good coaching staff around it, which I'm sure they will be eyeing for, I think they're in a good spot. I think they're going to be a lot better than the last 2 Seattle Surge runs. Obviously, Seattle hasn't had the best 2 years, as we all know. They've had some talent here and there, but they can never get it to click. I think this new team will. Hopefully, if they get the right coach and the coaching staff, and Lamar is a really good leader in Accuracy, and they can keep these young guns like, overall composed and on the same page and just, really eye on the prize kind of thing, where they're not losing composure and tilting and getting bad practice. This team should be deadly. I think this will be like the dark horse team all year, in my opinion. We'll see if this prediction is true. But remember, this is all if this rumored roster even comes true. This is just a rumor. I saw it on Twitter. People are talking about it on the Reddits, but this is my favorite roster move if it does happen. I'm super excited to see it. I would love to hear what you guys think about this roster, if you think it's going to be good or bad. Another reason why I also do think this roster is good is I, had the pleasure of working with Sibilance, and I know he's had some, ups and downs in his career already, but I think he is a really, when he's got the right people around him, he's a good kid, he means well, and he has the talent that a lot of people in this league do not possess. I just don't think people have been able to see it at the best form yet, and I'm very excited to see under like leadership like Accuracy, if Accuracy can get a hold of him, get on the same page, and make him the best player he can be. I think Sibilance is going to be one of the rising stars on just the CDL in general. But again, I know he's on my team, Atlanta FaZe, and I'm acting like I have no idea. I really don't. I don't control roster moves like that as much, in the sense of like the substitutes and stuff, as much as I obviously would control if like we were losing Simp or Beezy. It's just a little different. So I don't know exactly if he's going there. I have no clue. I'm not talking like I do know know he's going from FaZe to Seattle. I don't know if any of that is happening. I'm just mentioning I think he's a really good player. I think he deserves a spot. I've said that a couple times already throughout this year. If he gets this starting spot, I'm going to be super excited for him. So hopefully that goes well and that rumor comes true. If not, we'll be talking about the next Seattle Surge roster, which might be a little bit different. I don't know what the hell's going on. Let me know what you guys think about this roster. I'm curious to see what you guys think. If you were the Seattle Surge GM right now, would you be making a roster like this with young talent of, you know, one veteran to kind of lead them with probably hopefully a good coaching staff or a good coach or whatever it is? Or would you, you know, kind of go down the veteran route again? I personally think this is the right route to go down right now. I think they're in a really good spot for this year. I think they'll be doing better than the last 2 years. That's not saying too much, but, you know, that's just kind of how they got stuck last year. They just couldn't get anything to click. It happens to the best of us. So I would love to hear it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I know you guys like these kind of videos, and I'm going to be pumping these out as much as possible. And also, I'll be talking about eventually in one of these videos my signing of the, you know, my next job and coaching and all that kind of stuff too, and, you know, figuring all that out for you so I can be official again, because we do know that my contract was up like, you know, a week and a half ago. So we'll be talking about that in another video. Hopefully you enjoy this. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys think, and you guys know I'll be answering those comments below. And as always, it's been your boy Crowder, and I'll see you next video.